Hi, Capricorn. This is a general collective reading for the sign of Capricorn. If you have Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Capricorn. I do like to start with a quick smudge of sage to cleanse the space. And three chimes to bring in positive energy. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Capricorn. Capricorn, the fall equinox has officially begun. And that is nature's way of bringing everything back into balance as we prepare for the winter season. And your emotions may be running a little bit hot, a little bit out of control this week as an attempt to bring that back into motion. The best thing that we can do when our emotions are getting the best of us is just to relax, breathe in, and evaluate. Our feelings, our emotions are there as guideposts to help indicate areas that need to be looked at or areas that, so it would be areas that need to be looked at for improvement or areas in our life where we are succeeding. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Capricorn. I do want to welcome you to Remedies Alchemy and Tarot. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive tarot card reader. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Capricorn. I do look at the sun placement, the moon placement, and other planetary placements to get an idea of the energy that is surrounding you at this time. But first and foremost, I do trust my intuition. And it is my intention that during this reading, you learn to trust or to vet your intuition as well. I do believe that tarot cards are a wonderful way to vet what it is that we are feeling, what it is that we are experiencing. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Capricorn. And Capricorn, the foundation, the basis of this reading this week is your Tower card. Why the Tower card? And so, the Tower card really just does speak to a sudden change, a sudden shift. And it's a shift of one of focusing on from this physical into focusing our energy onto the emotional, focusing our energy onto the spiritual. And when we put our energy on that unseen, that is when spirit, that is when source, that is when the universe brings us in gifts, brings us in blessings. But this is, the tower is an act of God, followed by the Queen of Cups. And this goes back to what I was saying as we were shuffling the cards about the fall equinox, bringing in balance and bringing our lives back into balance as we prepare to enter into the winter season. And at this time, Capricorn, although you are usually very grounded and very methodical, as a way to bring that into balance, you are experiencing a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions, and quite possibly not knowing what to do with those feelings and those emotions. Let's see how these two cards play into the rest of your reading, Capricorn. And in your professional life, and this will be your work, career, business, education, and money, we start off with the Ace of Swords. And that Ace of Swords is the gift of wisdom. And so this is indicating that you have the knowledge, that you have the information, but the wisdom is putting that knowledge, putting that information into action. And here I see you putting what you know into action, followed by the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is that we feel stuck. We're feeling stuck on in a situation in our public life, in our professional life. But that illusion, that feeling of being stuck is an illusion. It's self imposed, as is indicated in this card here. You know, there is mud there, but look, it's almost like she's floating on top of the mud. There are binds, but look how loosely they are tied. She could easily raise her arm and remove that blindfold. She's not even trapped by those swords. As you see, she could easily take a step out of that circle of swords. And so it's self imposed, followed by the Three of Cups, the celebration of the harvest. And this is you celebrating with other people, other like minded people. That is, it's a more than the victory, it's the celebration of the victory. It's we've worked hard for something and we've achieved something and we are celebrating. Followed by the Lover's card. The Lover's card in the tarot can represent the zodiac sign of Gemini. Perhaps you have a little Gemini in your birth chart, or you are dealing with a Gemini, or you're dealing with someone in creating a new working relationship, a new partnership. There has been a lot of careful planning, and it has been your attention to details that has a situation paying off better than you planned, better than anyone has expected. And this week, I think that you're even surprising yourself with how gifted you actually are in planning and putting plans into action and to sticking with the plan. Everything is working out better than expected. It's working out perfectly. It's like the perfect words at the perfect time. Everything is lining up for you. Everything is lining up for you in your public life, in your professional life. And it is your tact that it's your tact. It's your way, your unique way of approaching not only a situation, but approaching people. You are a master of words at this time. And I'm not sure why. It, I think that this Tower card here is indicating that there's a shift in your self confidence due to your tact, due to your use of words. Hey, welcome to Remedies Alchemy and Tarot. And Angelita, yes, glory be to Jesus. Glory be to Jesus. You are 100% correct. And is it Napazo? Thank you for welcoming me from London. Oh my gosh, what is the weather like there? Are you having, I think because are you in your rainy season as you're starting to go into your winter months here or into your fall months? Yes. Yes, although if I'm thinking correctly, London has extended rainy seasons. But thank you. Welcome to Remedies Alchemy and Tarot. And we were just getting ready to look at your cards in your private life. And this would be home, family, friends, and love. And we start off with the Queen of Pentacles. I like to call the Queen of Pentacles my gratitude card. If we look, she may only have one pentacle, but look at the gratitude on her face. And look how gracefully she is sitting on her throne and appreciating everything that she has. And then we also see the roses here, which is indicating that she is surrounded by love. I see a lot of love, appreciation, and gratitude in your home life, in your love life this week. Followed by the Two of Swords, which is there's another choice, there's another option, there's a decision to be made here. And you're still looking for clarity, you're still looking for understanding. Followed by the Three of Pentacles, which is gatherings, social gatherings. There's still something that you're unclear about a social gathering. I don't know if it will be that you are attending a social gathering or you're planning on inviting people to your home for a social gathering. And that is followed by the Ten of Pentacles. And I am not surprised. Hi, Propri. I'm very well today. Thank you. How are you? And, I'm not surprised to see this Ten of Pentacles. Capricorn, of all of the readings I do, of all of the zodiac signs, the Capricorns receive this legacy wealth card the most frequently. It's almost got to the point now where anytime the Ten of Pentacles comes up in a reading, I think of Capricorn. And so um, this legacy wealth speaks to not only the pentacles, not only the physical, but the spiritual wealth that comes along with having items. It is the legacy that was left for us. It is the legacy that we are creating. And I really do see the Capricorn as really being focused in on creating generational wealth, not only for themselves, but for everyone that is in their lives. And so, Capricorn, we are very focused. We are very goal orientated. Many times I'll say, if you want something done, give it to a Capricorn, because a Capricorn, once they have a goal in mind, once they have made up their mind to reach the top of the mountain, the goat will always make it to the top of the mountain, regardless. And I really see that you have made up your mind in producing or creating legacy wealth. But that is probably why we have that Tower card here for you, Capricorn. There's a little bit of unbalance here. It's like you've set yourself up to be in competition with people that you are meant to be in cooperation with. There's a perceived competition here. I do want you to know you are not in competition with anyone, Capricorn. You know, there is a fine line between making it to the top of the mountain and running a race. When we are climbing to the top of the mountain, especially when we're climbing to the top of the mountain with others, it's important that we help others get a leg up. It's like you're not in competition. You are in cooperation. And it's important that everyone here reaches the top of the mountain, Capricorn. And this is being brought to your attention during the eclipse season because, again, that equinox, I'm sorry, that equinox is that fall equinox. That is the universe bringing things back into balance. And as nature brings our lives back into balance, it will shine a light or it will guide us towards what needs to be adjusted, what needs to be changed in order to bring life back into balance. And I keep hearing it's not a competition, it's a cooperation. That we all need to make it to the top of the mountain. We need to work in cooperation. I do see that there's some jealousy here, there's some irritation here, and I don't know why it's showing up in your card. I don't know if this is jealousy and lack of cooperation from you or jealousy and lack of cooperation for someone else. But this jealousy and this lack of communication, lack of agreement, it's almost too much for you. It has you wanting to pull back. You just want to take a step back. You don't want to have any part of it. But source is encouraging you to stay focused and to keep moving forward and to really lend a helping hand to those that are needing your help. It's again, just I hate when I get on repeat. I'm so sorry, but spirit source is saying cooperation, cooperation. And perhaps the amount of cooperation that is being asked of you, that is being required on your part, is really bringing you out of your comfort zone. It's really bringing you out of your comfort zone. But I do believe that if you can get this right, there's that legacy wealth. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Capricorn. And yeah, messages for the Capricorn. And Spirit, we have the Hangman card. And the Hangman card is that introspection. It's time to go within. And those feelings of irritation, those feelings of aggravation, vibrating at a lower level, those are there to help guide you towards where adjustments need to be made. The moon card, something hidden is going to be revealed. And I think that this something hidden that is going to be revealed is something within you. It's almost like a light bulb moment. It's almost like a aha moment where suddenly things within you make sense. You have a simple thought that changes everything. You gain a new perspective that changes everything. Because that devil card, that is your card, Capricorn. And when we see the Capricorn card show up in the Capricorn reading, that lets us know that you are acting true to your birth chart. You are acting true to your nature in some area of your life. And for each of us, that is different according to the planetary placements at the time of our birth. If you have not had a birth chart done, I do recommend that you go online and have a birth chart done. There are many places that you can go online and have a birth chart done for free. They ask your name, your date of birth, your location of birth, and your time of birth, and you just put that information in there to the best of your knowledge. And they will send you a multi page email with every planetary location at the time of your birth and what that means to your life's journey here. I really do believe that when you have that birth chart done, that it's going to reveal something to you, and it's going to be that aha moment that you've been looking for. It's going to help bring that clarity. And why I say it's going to bring that clarity is look at that Page of Pentacles. This is slow coming. Slow and steady wins the race, especially for the Capricorn. But this new knowledge, this new information is going to be greatly appreciated and is going to help you on your life's path. You know, fall has officially begun this week. And paired with the eclipse, you may find yourself feeling a little bit unbalanced or as if something is not right. We can easily bring ourselves back into balance and align with spirit through meditative walking or even a mindful meditation to bring our minds, body, and spirit back into sync. And, for the Capricorn, that mindful walking, getting out in nature has come up in quite a few of your last readings. And so, again, if you do not do nature walks, maybe this week might be a nice time to try a nice, slow, steady, peaceful nature walk. And just listen. Listen to the sounds of the leaves as they rustle under your feet. Listen to the birds as they prepare for winter. Um, there's many, and sometimes even if we live in more of a metropolitan area, in the fall, the traffic as it's driving past us takes on different noises, takes on different sounds. Maybe we might even be blessed enough to hear some children playing in the schoolyard. But that is the message that I have for Capricorn. I am going to open it up for questions. If anyone has a question that they would like me to draw a card for, I would be very happy to draw a card for you. If you're looking for some clarity on some of the cards or some of the topic of conversation, I invite you to ask that question there. Does Spirit have anything for the Scorpions? Okay. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Yeah, October 31st. That is All Saints Day. All Saints Day. And they call it the 31st because that is when the veil is the thinnest between this realm and the spirit realm. And so many people will use that day just to commune with spirits. It's not necessarily a scary. Oh, and look, we had a couple cards come out. Something, Napazo, something from the past is returning. Something from the past is returning that is going to have you very guarded and very mindful of your spirits or your emotions. Something very emotional from your past is returning. Spirit is saying, keep your eye on the future. Do not let this past, do not let the past destroy your future. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit.